buenos días. Buenos días. Mi gatito ni siquiera se ve en la cámara. En la cámara la siguita quita. Alguien está sonsoneando. Alguien está sonsoneando para mamá. Yo. Bonjour, buenos dias, good morning, happy Valentine's everyone. Today is gonna be about reflection and love, but love for ourselves, love for life, love for God. Well, that should be first. Today is about self-reflection. Love starts with us. If we are not in a good mental, physical, emotional state, then how can we love properly, right? How can we show the people, the living beings including our babies, our animals, how can we show them the love that they deserve? Because sometimes we ask, right? We pray, we manifest for a romantic love, and we have this idea of love that is so romanticized in our heads, that it's so imprinted in our minds, that we forget the love that we already have. We forget that we already have people that love us and that we love. We also have ourselves, and we should focus on that. We should focus on what we have. Yes, we should pray, dream, plan for a love, that for a romantic love that's gonna be so good, so beautiful, so passionate, so consuming in a good way, different and special. Yes, we can do that. I do that. I'm a reader, of course I do that. But we have to focus on what we have now, because what we have now is what we need, and what we need we have. Focus on ourselves. Let's love ourselves better, and let's love the people, the living beings around us better. That's where love starts. So today, Valentine's Day, let's use this day to reflect. I'm still decorating the kitchen, as you can see. La la. This wallpaper is new, okay? This is new. The tablecloth is new. Everything is new. I mean, not everything. To me, love right now, the way that I'm showing it to family and also my babies, is decorating the house and make the house a home. Nice to the eye, also to our sensations. I want my family, my babies and I to feel good at home. The kitchen is the soul of the house. The shared spaces in the house, I want them to look nice for my family to feel good at home, for them to have a reason to want to come home when they are outside and not find excuses to prolong their stay outside. And for me too, because like I say, I live here, and we all deserve to live with dignity in a safe space that's ours. Live with dignity, to have the right to pursue happiness and just freedom of speech. And that's something that we are not seeing these days. I'm talking about ICE, and how ICE is tracking down immigrants and treating them like not even an animal deserves to be treated. And that's something unthinkable. That's something so dystopian in my mind, that like reading a dystopian horror book. In this world full of hate, full of chasing down others, using kids as bait to capture their parents. In this world of hate, let's be light and let's be kind and let's spread awareness. And me telling you this might not change how the world is. We can all spread awareness and also self-reflect, right? Because sometimes we are full of bias and sometimes our mind wanders in the wrong side and we start losing our humanity and we start putting all these things, these important things aside and trying to kind of like blindside ourselves by only focusing on the good things or on the privileges that we have. I'm not saying we have to worry about the issues of the world all the time, because sometimes I do that and it's like falling into an endless spiral and it's painful and it overwhelms your mind to the point that you don't feel safe in your own house. Self-reflecting and knowing what's wrong and what's right, sometimes that can make a difference. So let's read the devotional. This: soy amada. Vestidos pues como escogidos de Dios, santos y amados. Numerosas encuestas lo confirman. Lo que las mujeres más necesitamos es sentirnos amadas. Tratan de buscar quién les regale flores o chocolates. En realidad existe ese vacío que pensamos llenar con una pareja. El amor de un hombre es maravilloso, pero no es suficiente para hacernos plenas. Las hijas de Dios somos amadas y eso nos completa. Dios nos ama. El amor de Dios es suficiente para todo, pues su amor nos ayuda a amar. Su amor nos da perspectiva y su amor nos satisface. Eres amada incondicionalmente por el Salvador. Eres amada. Repítelo muchas veces en este día porque es verdad. Eres amada. Nos hiciste, Señor, para ti. Y nuestro corazón andará siempre inquieto mientras no descanse en ti. And let's summarize this in a few words. I told you, although I do want a love that feels magical, a book love, I do want to feel complete. I want to feel whole right now as I am. Love of God is enough for me to feel whole and to feel loved. And let's have breakfast. Let's begin our day. Alexa, play Cinnamon Girl by Lana Del Rey. I'm gonna try to do something special for my outfit, and these that I've been trying to style it for so long, and it's because I feel like I'm missing something. Like, every time I look at it, I'm like, I need more clothes. I need more and more and more, and that's not how it goes, okay? Another reflection for the day is every time that you are gonna buy something and it's compulsive, remember this, that what I was telling you, that you already have what you need. What you need is also the love of God, and that should satisfy you. Sometimes I buy, it gets a little impulsive. Okay, I don't want to say it's a problem, but I don't want to say it's not a problem. Do not buy more clothes. I don't want to use my credit card no more, because that's for things that I really have to pay month to month, like Kiyoshi's hospital bill. And you are gonna say, Addison, it's been months. No, it has not. It's November, and the bill I'm charged every month. It doesn't feel like a foundation, and it has so little ingredients, and this is one of the best, which is why I got it. Skin tone complexion right now, it's beautiful. Yes, we also have to appreciate the good things that happens to us. Okay, sometimes like when I see beautiful girls and they know they are beautiful, it makes you feel some type of way, like, say you are not beautiful even though you are. I start thinking about it, I'm like, also no, like, they also have to acknowledge when they feel confident, like all of us. Kiyoshi has and every time I say it, it sounds funny to me. Kiyoshi has his appointment, his follow-up appointment tomorrow with his neurologist. My baby has to see a neurologist. A little angel. AMC is one of the biggest animal medical center in New York. They treat cancer, neurologists, and other specialized doctors that I'm pretty sure exist for animals, which is why I took Kiyoshi there. But the client service team, it's, I don't want to be rude because I also work in client service, but they lack so much empathy. And you know, it's a place where you go when you really have an emergency, especially if you go to the emergency department. It's a place full of sadness, grief, and worry. You're there, it's not because you want to be there, it's because you need to be there. Not even because of you, but because of someone that you love is in pain. And if that someone that you love is in pain, you are in pain as well. More than pain, like you have like this cold sensation, deep and raw fear. It's only human to show kindness and to show empathy. And when I took Kiyoshi in November to the emergency center, and I was crying, I was bawling my eyes out crying, and I will be wearing like my sunglasses even indoors, but like I was like crying like that in the bathroom. But sometimes like if I will go to the waiting room, like I will start crying again, and then I will go back to the bathroom. And the lady in the front desk, I had to pay, right, like half of the price that they estimated. I knew that Kiyoshi was in a good place there, but also like what they were telling me, it wasn't something that was giving me hope. So I was asking my cousin if she knew of other places, and she kept telling me like, Miss, you have to sign. But I was just overwhelmed, okay? And she kept raising her voice at me. She started yelling. And I was in such a vulnerable position that I did not say anything. I'm just like, okay, give me a moment. But like I felt I had like a knot in my throat. And she was like, excuse me? Say something. And I'm like, I literally told her like, give me a moment, but I guess she didn't hear. The people around, they could see that I was crying. It was horrible. I don't know why I went to cry. No, I'm so like, now that I think about it, and even then like I felt so upset with this lady, because how can you not see that a human, a woman, a man going through something really bad that you might not, or maybe you might even comprehend, but you don't want to show kindness and just show a complete lack of empathy and humanity to someone that is in that position. I will never understand. But I'm like, Alison, maybe you were like that in the bank. Maybe you don't realize you were that way. Maybe something possessed you. I don't think I was ever like that, but you know, sometimes you don't even realize, because sometimes a person, they don't really show what they are going through, but they are in pain, and maybe you are still rude to them. Like for me though, it was obvious that I was in pain. Another reflection, let that be a reminder that they show kindness to people. I know that sometimes it's hard, because sometimes we are also going through a lot. Life is a lot, okay? Life is a lot. And it's hard. I can tell you it's hard, because I've worked in retail, I work in a bank. Let's try, okay? Let's try. There is no excuse for when someone is in such a bad moment that it shows, and it shows they are in a vulnerable position. There is no excuse for us to be rude to them. And you see someone like that and you are still rude to them, like what does that say about you? That you take a moment of weakness of another person to show your real self and to show no mercy. That's a little psychopath. Because sometimes we forget, right? Sometimes we go out and we get so in our heads that we forget to just not even, I'm not saying kind, like go each one by one and just like spend and waste your energy being kind to others and just trying to show a fake version of yourself and just to have this kindness around you and haha. No, I'm not saying show fake kindness. I'm saying just go aware of your surroundings and go aware of others. That's all. This is gonna be our outfit for today, and I didn't style the robe. I was gonna put it under this, but like if I put it, it gives me like the boxy kind of look here, and even if I put it with a clip on the back, it doesn't. But it's okay. It's simple, but it's cute. The skirt, this. Oh, I finished my makeup. The hair. The only thing that I added is this little, hold on, a criminal comes and chin. Get away from me! I have a knife. Oh, and it has this flower. Look at it, it's so cute. See, we're gonna add it here. There's so many clips in here. Like this. La la. It's a little touch. You can barely see it from afar, but I know it's there. And as long as I know it's there, that's what matters. Oh my, I think I'm feeling nauseous. The jacket is like 4 times bigger than Doggo. It's already 12 p.m. and I'm just walking the one Linda now. That's another thing that I'm not even reflecting on, because I already know there's nothing to reflect on with this. A way that I can love them better and a way that I can show my appreciation towards Linda and Doggo is in going on walks with them more often and on time. It's like us waking up and then waiting to see the light, to do something that we like, to go to the bathroom and wait hours for it and depend on other people. Started getting ready. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get ready in 5 minutes and then I'll do everything. It's just gonna take 5 minutes. Of course not. Of course it's not gonna take 5 minutes. I have to be more responsible with my time. Put a timer on me, whatever I need. Now we check this poly. This is the only thing that I have on poly cardigan, and it's polyester, so it kind of like, you know, like it starts in the I don't like that. And this called this original, and this is from a Korean store. I got it downtown Ocean, and inside this is Allison by Sila and Roberto. Made in Ecuador. 2002. Actually, if I was born in 2002, I was made in 2001. Lol. Okay, now I'm doing the math. I don't want to think about it. Bye. In case of emergency, please rescue your pets. You put the number of dogs, cats, the description. Well, I put description and a small breed. And this is something that we can also do to show our care and responsibility towards our pets and love them better. For my smoothie, I'm gonna do the same thing I did yesterday with papaya, because I've been neglecting my health and I'm trying to prioritize my eating again as I used to do. So papaya, oats, almond milk. Yes, I know some people are all against almond milk, oat milk, and I was kind of like getting to be one of those. And I used to go to the gym and I started eating red meat all day, every day, meat diet, and I was trying to do that. And then I got a stomach infection. It was so strong, it gave me anxiety, like bad. So don't do that. And I told the doctor that, like, oh, I was on the meat diet for 2 weeks. He's like, why would you do that? And I'm like, there has been studies. What studies? Like, all the studies about like eating only red meat, it's all from influencers. And I was so convinced it was real, to believing it was real. The meat diet, it's everything. We can go through our entire lives eating only meat, because some people have done this and it's all about balance. And I'm like, you know what, Alison, you had to go through this stomach infection, all these feelings that I had, because I wasn't feeling good. Like, even my mental health and my thoughts, they were all over the place. So it's all about balance, and I feel good and my mind is in a good place when I eat a balanced diet. Fruits, vegetables, salads, drinking regular milk. But you see, it does give me pimples, and I try like from my heart. I try even like telling my mind milk is good, and which is good. You know, some people, it's good for them. And I do eat yogurt once in a while. I like coconut yogurt though. It's really good. But from milk, I try to eat yogurt, and the regular milk as well. Once in a while, it's good, but not every day. I'm gonna add a little bit of ginger powder. Add a scoop of my milkshake. It's supposed to be a meal replacement shake or as a snack to your diet. I like the taste, and it has other vitamins, so it's good. Why not? Bon appetit! Estoy dibujando, estoy haciendo un sketch para el cuadro que voy a hacer mi vida. Voy a usar los materiales de su abuelita. Mira, va a ir ahí. Mira. Así, uno, dos. Está, y va a ir allá. Ven, así. Así como tiene su
It's an elimination game, genius. It's only one toss-in. Just you and me? Oh. No, just me. Hey!
Wow, this is exciting. So it's unfrozen now. So once it gets unfrozen, it gets soft.
Pizza song.
Wow, we have made a pizza song. Beautiful.
Using Elmo.
It's a shape as a heart.
The Valentines that we didn't get to experience.
No, we should. It doesn't have to be Valentine.
Every day you should express your love for the people you love. Because
Yeah.
love.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
That's me. That's me today with my baby on my back. I feel like a real mom. I mean, I am a real mom. I'm walking. I'm 2 blocks away. We are almost there. I'm gonna be 5 minutes late. I feel like I'm always on time for Kiyoshi's appointment, but for my appointments, I'm always like 30 minutes late. So this is good. Oh, someone is coming from the hospital. I have to be a responsible mom. But first, I'm gonna get bagels for the medical team because they are nice. Not the client services team. No, they are rude. Not all of them, but I'm gonna get bagels and that's all. Hopefully they like bagels, the doctor, especially the neurologist, they like her.
No Russian juice? Oh, is it? Right. Yeah, tomato one? Huh? Yeah, yeah.
Heights by its quotation, Wuthering Heights, with my friend Janice. You already know her, that I went to Cage the Elephant concert, and yay! So I'm walking there. Kiyoshi's at home, and is it even a surprise if I say I'm running late? I'm always late for movies because of the credits. Stage is gonna be near the hot pot spot. It might be on the second one. So yeah, am I excited to see this movie? Yes. And only because I haven't read the book. I think I tried, but it's like all the English, and I don't know, I didn't really give it an opportunity. I didn't even try, and I'm glad I didn't do that, because so many people, readers, and I get why they feel offended with this movie. It's because like, oh, it's nothing like the movie, it's nothing like the book, it romanticizes this type of love and it's not supposed to be romanticized. So I'm glad I didn't read the book, because as the director say, this movie is a version of what she will wanted the book to be. I'm okay with that.
Stay with me. Darling, go away.
This whole house. Are you like this? Yeah, we have that.
It looks good. The inevitable happened at around 4 p.m. January 15, 2026. Janice and I parted ways. AKA she went to the gym. Boo. And I, ladies and gentlemen, embarked myself into a mission. An important mission that I've been postponing for the past 3 years, but as an act of self-love, I had to put an end on it today. As I'm walking here, welcome everyone to high school. The school that I went to, the castle that I ruled for 3 years. No, I didn't rule anything here. Never mind, I did rule the library, which is where we are heading. So library there are stairs here, and I would love to see there. You see those windows? Those windows, that's the most beautiful and most calming and my favorite spots of high school. It was my favorite spot because the lighting, you can see it. There are no trees here. And even in summer, when the trees have leaves, the light will come across through the windows and hit the stairs. And as you will read a book, you will have this beautiful lighting in your face as you read. And most importantly, if you were reading something that you really like, it will be just magical and it will give you a sense of comfort. You will take that exit if you were gonna skip classes. Quería rankear. Tomabas la salida de la librería y salías, and that door, every time you open it, it makes this loud noise, this loud beep, and I will sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I will skip class and it will start beeping and I will be panicking, running. Once I will get to the corner, I will know that I will be safe. Hopefully they will let us in and let us access the library, because I need to. I really thought that it was gonna work. I am loved, and I am capable of fulfilling every dream that I have, every goal that I have, every dream that I didn't dare myself have when I was younger, when I was in those stairs, the dreams that I didn't allow myself to have, or the things that I didn't allow myself to do. When I will take my lunch and just go and hide or find comfort. I don't wanna say only hide, because I did find comfort in those stairs. They were beautiful, they were a safe and beautiful, wonderful, they felt magical place to be and to read. Cannot stay in such a place for too long without facing reality, because reality can also feel magical that way if we only believe in ourselves. If we decide, if we give us the opportunity to go out there, show ourselves how amazing we are, and then shine in this world, doing the things that we love, the things that we want, and the things that we can.